Alright, I'm gonna go and do other stuff. So, have fun pressing the
Alright, thanks for stopping by.
Shit.
Meanwhile, since it's not BizHog, this means I can safely switch to here and not worry about lag too much. Switch on over to here. There we go. Switch to there. Alright. Let us continue on our quest. Believe last time we were here, we were transferring the prisoner towards his destination. Alright, we still have to do this dialogue. Which is only fair. Basically telling us that we have every bit to transfer him here, but we were given the opportunity to either continue with the mission as intended and send him off to jail, or he can tell us all the information that he knows about the undead horde, with the possibility of getting an extra item. I know we will find and kill him later, but I would have a guilty conscience were I not to send him off to the guards, so let's just send him there. Why have you brought us this prisoner? We captured him over in Skelheim. He and his undead servant had attacked a number of travelers from Gallia. Why didn't you leave him for the authorities in Gallia, or Drakkenberg to deal with for that matter? Why bother wasting your time bringing him here to Malthoberg? My companion suggested that I bring him here. He seemed to think that you would want to question the prisoner. He is the third sorcerer that has been caught up in this area recently. And this companion of yours, where is he? He stayed in Gallia. You probably heard of him. His name is Cyrus Darkhunter. I will thank you not to speak his name again. However, you were correct to relieve that prisoner here. So then you know of this sorcerer? We believed there may also be in my homeland of Agaria. They are followers of a cult far from the north here, servants of Bane, the Lord of Death. They have been entering our lands for quite some time now, causing havoc. The last one we found here was placed in custody of our Inquisition. He did not survive for much longer, but shortly after he died, his body rose up again as some ghoulish creature that began to lay waste to half of our tower. We will not make that same mistake again. The questioning this time will be much slower. My companion, Darkhunter, is not allowed in Malthoberg. Do you have something against him? I mean, he seems alright to me. Acquaintances can be deceiving, girl. You would do best to remember that. And I thought I told you never to mention his name again. So thank you for delivering the prisoner. Now go! Friendly person! Very friendly person there. But anyway, now that we delivered our prisoner, let's go meet Darkhunter again. So I take it you took the sorcerer to the Red Tower? The matter has been dealt with. Now we must head north. Very well then. North it shall be, as promised. So now we got that, the prisoner. Darkhunter now joins you as companion. So now I can view my companion list from my hero's inventory. So yes, from here on out, we can now hire companions. And while they won't necessarily help us in battle, having certain companions with us during battle can have certain effects. Such as in Darkhunter's case, since he's well known for attacking undead, any undead that we attack will instantly receive 10 damage at the start of battle. So that's useful. But anyway, For more information on Cyrus Darkhunter, the 32-year-old half-elf male, Cyrus Darkhunter. God damn it, I'm doing it again. Cyrus Darkhunter is a mysterious warrior from the Borderlands. Relatively young, he has earned a fearsome reputation as a hunter of undead creatures. He is silent and thoughtful, and does not like to discuss his past. Such as his previous name, Cyrus Duck Hunter, where he was, you know, hunting ducks instead of the undead. But that's a different tale, or sorts. Let's get some more information, such as Griffins and Dark Hunter's history. Let's see. The dwarves up north in the Agrian Pass have reported seeing many griffins, ogres, and orcs recently. The pass is a dangerous place, and they recommend keeping travel there to a minimum. Darkhunter's history. It is rumored that Cyrus Darkhunter was once a Riverguard knight, but was exiled from the Order after an arrangement with his leader, Lord Greythorn. Interesting. But now we got troll trouble. Let's see, an old troll, Igor the Aged, has been blocking the bridge on the river Mothel, causing trouble to any and all who pass. You must chase him away. So, as per usual, typical trolls blocking the north. I have to pay a toll to cross the bridge. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, what do I have now? Circlet of Skulls. Gives 50% to cause a random skull at the start of each my turn. Or, wait. I have the Mirror Helm. Duh. And nothing else worth buying, so we're good there. Let's go to Igor's Bridge. Begin battle! Let's see, trolls can use their blue mana to regenerate life points. As long as it has enough mana, a troll may regenerate as many times as it wishes. Igor is better armored and a little more cunning than your usual troll. Such as causing damage in the first turn. How dare it do such a thing? Ow. Stop causing damage like so. Yeah, that's probably something else I should be doing. Removing its ability to use regeneration. Because that could be a problem otherwise. Feeling that's the only safe move I can make, even though that wasn't really a safe move. Son of a bitch. The RNG in this game, I tell ya. But then again, you could say that about any RNG. How dare you gain extra turns compared to me? This time I'm starting to turn the tide around. We'll see how long that lasts, mind you, but for the most part, doing alright. Oh, it's a close one. It's a close one. Although, let's see, 4 plus 1 for every damage. No, I want to find a good reason to use that ability. Where Birdie at? I can just do a spin attack and just stand it right there.
You are victorious.
Screw you, troll. Nobody likes a troll. Especially those that love trolling.
Quest complete.
Has finally been defeated. The bridge is clear, and now all may travel by. Huzzah!
Yeah.
And I think the only other quest that's not main quest-like is just a repeating one, so don't worry too much about that. This means there is only one place to go from here. Tavern Orc Slayers. Let's see. Orc Slayers have been coming over the mountains from Kor, capturing people and hauling them away. This is quite unusual behavior for the orcs. Also, it's not slayers, it's slavers. The small font would make me think otherwise. Alright, I should probably invest in this stuff too, so that way I can build dungeons to capture enemies and be able to have both a stable for mounds and forges and somewhat.
Slave permanent.
Got the bare bones taken care of for that. Ooh, there's actually a whole bunch of quests I could do now. Father's Son, Imperial Message, Ogre Twins, and of course the main mission, which is Rescue Mission. First off, Father's Son. A young squire named Eric is seeking your help. His father, Lord Michael, was captured by orcs as they traveled past the Ogre's Tower. You must travel there and rescue him. But there's also Imperial Message. The Queen of Bartona needs a message delivered to the Emperor of Selenia. Again, small text, so forgive me if that's what it says. Or not what it says. Away in the Seratine capital of Enmouth. I have another message for you to deliver. With all due respect, Your Majesty, I sincerely hope it's not like the last one. No. This should be a simple matter. I need you to take this message west to Enmouth and deliver it to the Seratine Emperor personally. I wish to know if he is also having trouble with the undead creatures, and I have also asked if he will send some more troops to aid us. As you wish, Your Majesty, I will set out immediately. By the way, I should mention that I have Dark Hunter. I could deliver him to you if you want. Okay, you have other stuff to do. That's fine. So a pair of ogres have built a tower just to the east of here. You must go and chase them back over the mountains into Kor. But yeah, we can have up to 4 quests, so I should probably get that main one out of the way. So we don't talk to the queen just so it'd be like, wait, haven't you gotten Dark Hunter yet? What the hell? Let's see, a band of orcs recently traveled over the Hammer Pass, took some prisoners, and headed back to Kor. You must try and catch them and rescue the prisoners. As if it were not the undead that were overcoming our land, now orcs are beginning to travel over Hammer Pass. We will do what we can, Your Majesty. We'll meet the orc force and repel them. It's far too late to repel them, I'm afraid, for they've already attacked our village and taken away many prisoners, and even headed back with them towards the pass. That's very strange. Orcs are usually not the one to take prisoners. They simply burn and kill anything in their path. But there might be some time. Traveling with the prisoners will slow them down. If we leave now, we can overtake them before they make it to Kor. Then go at once, and best of luck to you. So let's see, if we were to go for a rescue mission... take it that would be there. Whereas Ogre Tower's there. Take it both Father, Son, and Ogre Twins are at the Ogre Tower, so let's take care of both of them. Father, Son. Eric's father, Lord Michael, must be around here somewhere. So we search for Lord Michael. Nah, fuck that. Let's fight an ogre. Thank you, Omega, for the bits. Let's see. Ogres use their spike clubs to generate red mana, then use their red mana to cast Thump and damage their opponents. This ogre is better armored with a scale helm. That I can actually hear myself think for once. Let's go for that. Because obviously Thump is purely red mana. The less we can give him red mana, the better. Oh, not you. Not there. And of course, there's a shit ton of green mana instead. That's just great. Well, that would be a mistake. Let's go for here instead. You would do that. Let's get some more blue mana, especially since it gave me more red mana as well. Or at least that will give me more red mana. Let's see. Might be a silly time to cast it, but why not? Wild Lore! Oh, yes, it was very silly. Very, very silly. That was quite painful.
Ouch.
Oh, actually, if I enrage, so it gives me more attack power. Aha! My plan worked!
Use the genius.
What's a swamp do? 10 damage to the enemy unaffected by battle. Yeah, use that so you can make that go down. Actually, that would lower that, so that wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, not enough to cause an extra turn, but at least I got the better of the damage. But I could use a plethora of yellow mana right now. Owie. Ah! Damn you, RNG. I'm just throwing an axe. Interesting. I'd say I'm close to defeating it, but I'm not sure if I trust its word yet. Okay, it's been fun and everything. Time to finish this fight. There we go. Much better. But of course, that was just one ogre. It's time we search for Lord Michael. Wait, aren't you going to fight the other twin? Nah, I'm sure he'll come by later. Let's see. This orc is bigger and stronger than most orcs. He can... Oh, stun you with this massive club. That's what he's trying to say. Again, small-ass text.
Oh.
Worthwhile. Oof. Honestly, they're really... Aside from that, there was no other good move for me to make.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, because no matter what happens, I'm still gonna... You know what? Fuck it. I'll purposely take damage.
Zappity zap zap. Zappity zap zap.
Hey! What the heroic effort there?
Sorry.
Something vexing thee, I take it.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Oh my. Oh, I keep fucking falling into that.
Oh, actually, I could do that. It'd be a perfect time to do so. Because ordinarily it would be a waste of time. But here, it is always worth it. Oh, I have an extra turn, I see. That. Oh, I pissed him off. I pissed him off. That means I'm doing something good.
He is outraged.
That's the battle.
You are victorious.
You are
Yeah,
victorious.
defeated the orc and rescued Lord Michael. Yay! I can make it back there. Except for one thing. Now we've run into the other ogre.
Oh shit.
This ogre has stolen a troll ring and can regenerate life points. Let's see.
Ah shit.
One for
Here we
every
go again.
6 blue mana he has. Now it's got blue mana, so start regenerating health. Which sucks, but it can't be helped at this point. How to approach this next area delicately, because I can't really necessarily go there without risking anything. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I could do 16 as it is. Sure. There probably is a better way to do that, but fuck it. I don't care. I'm taking this approach. Oh, why'd I do that? That gave him opportunity to do that. That was stupid. Such a bakamono. Especially since it could do that. Not as much as that, though. All it takes is one more hit, and yeah, so much for that mission. Fuck you, RNG. Now, it is possible for me to come back from this. Not very likely, mind you, but it is still possible. Because that just happened. Back to fighting this ogre yet again. I mean, at least the good news is there's technically no penalty for losing other than hurting your personal pride, but yeah, it still sucks when you lose, especially if it's one where you could very easily win, and then the game just decides, nah, you're not getting this victory today. Got more revenue from that. That. And shortly afterwards.
Oh, son of a...
Quite advantageous to me. Not enough yellow mana, though. Well, that quickly fixed it.
Fuck.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I do 14 damage. Right.
Word.
Although we gotta end this in grand fashion. Spin attack!
Spin it! Spin to win.
Hell yeah, spin to win. Oh yeah, probably didn't go over all the different masteries of stuff here, so why don't I do so? Every time you level up any elemental mastery, makes it so you get more elements for that spell when you need to. Also adds resistance to that kind of magic for those. Battle, obviously, the more you have of that, the more damage you can deal towards your enemies. Cunning adds the effect of gaining more experience, getting more wild card chances to happen, and morale, extra health. So the only other thing I could do, I need to get more battles, so that way
Quest
I
complete.
can at least have a chance of getting more damage dealt. Yes, let's return the father back to the kingdom.
Quest complete.
Hey, and I got Eric's bow. Eric the Squire is overjoyed to see his father alive and well again, and gives you his favorite bow. Which I may as well see. What is the use of this? Adds 1 damage, plus gives it an extra damage for every 8 of your levels whenever you do that. Yeah, that's going to be so fodder. It also looks like... did I? Oh, duh, because... Yeah. Had I known that, yeah, let's put in 1 fire mastery as well. It was like, did I gain a level already? No, I did not. Although, let me see if I can upgrade my citadel anymore. Makes it so any captured enemies that have spells, I can learn from there. Stables, I can have mounts as well. Forge, make it so I can build new items. 6% allow me to capture other cities on the map. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be useful. For now, considering what I have, Mage Tower. So, this is going to be an interesting thing. If I were to fight the same monster 3 times, nothing happens. After the 3rd time, if I'm able to, it'll ask me if I want to capture it. Which, if I do, 1 of 2 things will happen. If it's purely just a monster, I can capture it and train it to be a mount that I can use to travel with. Or, if it's someone that knows how to cast spells, I can research how to use the spells for my own advantage. But first off, we have arrived in Enmouth, longest or largest trade post in the Eastern Land, and home to the Cerulean Emperor. First off, let us go to the tavern. Oh, Celatine Emperor. And Emperor Celatus. So first the Emperor, although currently at peace for over a decade, the Celatine Empire has often tried to invade Agaria, but it has always been turned back by the Alvarian Knights. The Emperor himself. The people of the Celatine Empire believe their leader is a cruel, untrustworthy, and manipulative man, which explains all those he deals with. Who exploits all he deals with, I should say that. So, yeah, obviously, tread lightly when dealing with this Emperor. Yes, let us approach the palace. Halt. State your business. I am an emissary of Queen of Bartonia. I have a message for the Emperor. A message, eh? Well, the Emperor does not meet with commoners. Leave at once. Look, I'm a personal emissary of the Queen. I was sent here to... I care not why you were sent here. You'll end up rotting in a cell if you don't leave. Now go! So yeah, obviously we can't go into the palace, which means we're only given one other option to sneak in. You sneak in through the sewers, but you soon find a giant rat blocking the way. Once again, have to deal with more ROUSs. Also, yeah, let's capture. And here's where the real puzzle element comes into play. We have to make sure that we clear this entire board. Leave nothing standing. So only when we do that will our mission be complete, which already, as you can tell, I goofed up because we can't do that, but that's okay. Thankfully, we are given as many tries as we feel we need. So let's try it again, only this time clear with that. Now we are victorious. The giant rat is a slow mount, but it gives you the ability to use Rabbit Bite as a spell, and also increases your cunning by 1. Let's see. Oh yes, now that we have captured the rat, now we can enter the palace. Your Majesty, I have a message for you from Queen Gwendolyn of Bartonia. I see. So, do all royal messengers from Bartonia enter foreign throne rooms through trapdoors, rather than, you know, announcing their presence at the main gate like normal civilized beings? No. My apologies, sire, but no matter what I try to do or say, your guards refuse to let me pass. And you are under orders from your queen. Yes, I know how you Argarians work. I apologize if I offended you in any way. Offend me? No. It is most exciting to see something happen here in this dreary place all week. Now then, I think you'd best deliver your message. Bartonia is under siege by the undead creatures, sire. They are rising from their graves and attacking our villages. Queen Gwendolyn wishes to know if you have been plagued by this problem, and also asks if you would send troops to help aid her in their fight against them. Do you have a reply that you wish for me to deliver to the Queen, sire? Later, perhaps. But for now, I could use the service of a charming Agarian like yourself. You feeling up to it, lassie? Then I am at your service, sire. Good. Come back and see me later. I believe I have just the task for you. Oh, and if you don't mind, could you please use the front door this time? I'll even tell the guards who you are, so they'll let you pass. Well, that's good. Now we can do quests here, although now that you're missing a screen.
He doesn't like anybody touching his back door. Oh, hint.
I wish I could find an excuse to bonk you, but in this case, you're not wrong. You're not wrong in this case. Anyway, let's see, slavers. So Minotaur slavers have been... Jesus Christ, I cannot see the small-ass text. Harassing the Celatine Empire. You must help drive them off. Good lord. Good, you're back. Yes, sire. As I said, the Queen is anxiously awaiting your reply. Is that so? Well, I do have to keep a fellow monarch waiting. Then I'll return immediately with your reply. Well, it's not quite done yet. I am composing it. It will take some time. Correspondence with royalty cannot be rushed now, can it? But while you are waiting, I do have a task for you. You have heard of the Minotaur slavers to the south, yes? I want you to go pay them a visit and ask them to move on. Your Majesty, you have a rather large army at your command. Thank you for the bits, Omega. Someone help the king! He has gone crazy! Fuck the craziness! Get a priest! I think he's possessed by the devil! Anyway, you have a rather large army.
Oh, seriously? Come on.
Wouldn't they be able to handle this more effectively than me? Yes, yes, I could send in my troops. But if I showed them an Algarian knight, then they... Thank you for the clip, too. But if I show them an Argarian knight, then it will leave them wondering, eh? Leave them wondering what exactly? Well, they will wonder if we are allied with Algaria for one thing, but you see, the real problem is that the local guardsmen and troop have been known to accept compensations, if you will, from the slavers to look the other way. Something tells me that you would be far above such material temptations. Of course not. No knight would accept any money to turn a blind eye to slavery. Exactly! And if they think Argarian knights might be patrolling our shores, then maybe they'll think twice about landing here to the future. Well, this just means one thing. We are going to go deal with the slavers. And it's the first time dealing with Minotaurs, so let's talk about them. Minotaurs not only have a great axe, which increases their damage and gives them extra turns, which is exactly why I bought a great axe for myself, but they can also charge, destroying a whole row of gems. Let's see, this Minotaur has improved armor and a whip that deals damage whenever he matches yellow gems. So, the one thing that makes him a huge threat, he replaces it for a whip. Okay, game, that's your choice. I wouldn't say it's the right choice, but it's your choice.
The choices are yours and yours alone.
Using rage, but don't have enough mana for it to matter, so just do that instead. Now it really doesn't matter. Aha!
I wish you the best rest of the stream. I must depart. Have a good night.
Alright. Thanks for stopping by, Opie.
No problem.
Owie. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this will be equal 13 damage. Why not? Well, that damage sucked. Ah, really? Of course you would. Of course you would. should have seen that one coming. Oh well. Ah. And now I'm starting to take damage for the stupidest of reasons. Well, key wrap. Let's see if that helps instead. Probably not. Probably not. Please try. Really? Really? That was totally fair game. Thank you. Ow.
Your hero is near death.
You don't say! You don't say! Hey. Also, I should have done that. And music decided, I don't know what to do here. Reset the music! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just throw it. I have to wait an extra turn before I can use that again. Slap! You forced me to do... Hate you, game. Well, shit. Alright. Alright. Let's go again. Ah, these are all terrible ideas. So I'm gonna take the safer bet and do that one. Rage. So it'll help at least increase our chances of possibly dealing more damage to that. And yeah, I should have done that in the long run. God, I hate how this game is making me pussyfoot my way through all the yellow mana everywhere. So I really don't need yellow mana, but I have to collect it if I want to prevent him from gathering any to potentially do some backlash damage at me. And obviously I can't use a charge or create those skulls without potentially having charge damage coming at me. Ugh. Yep. Get your free turn out of the way, bastard. Let's see. This is a stupid idea. And for some odd reason, it worked. Not questioning it. Not questioning it, although enrage first. There we go. Let's see. Battle cry. Battle cry. Let me guess. No, he's doing something far worse than that. Far worse than that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just do a spin attack. And speaking of which, another spin attack. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this will do 12 damage, although Rabbit Bite. So he deals 4 damage and casts disease to your opponent for 5 turns, plus an additional for every blue mana. Sure! I know that, and am fully aware. Battle cry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is fine. Okay, good. Hard-fought battle, but it's over. The slavers have been routed. You may now report to the Emperor and tell him of your success.
Quest complete.
And I get the Medal Silentia. The Emperor is pleased with you. He not only awards you with gold, but even gives you a medal. But speaking of which, can I see what that medal is? Doubles all the experience that you gain while in combat. I don't see a use for it now. I'm sure later on it'll be much more useful, but I'll keep it as is for now. So, what is this? Whenever I receive 12 or more damage, creates 2 5 skulls. I feel like that's one of those risk-reward things. But yeah, I should probably get the Greater Troll Ring. I would need at least 9 plus mana, but at least so long as I do that, it'll give me 2 health points every turn, and I think that'll be useful. Just equip that. Alright. Stop at a tavern, the Targ, or Trarg, the trade, the Batman Pajamas, the Batman Pajamas. The Batman Pajamas is in area south to the Celatine Empire, ruled by tribes of nomadic horsemen. They often raid the northern trenches of the Empire. Because they are nomads, they have proven difficult to conquer. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish this quest. The marriage. You must escort the Emperor's daughter, Princess Seraphine, to the Trarg, where she is to wed the leader of the horse tribes, Rang of the Trarg. I have returned, Your Majesty. Have you finished your reply for the Queen yet? Almost. As I said, it cannot be rushed. But meanwhile, since I have a member of the Argon Knights here in Celeriana, Celenria, there we go, I would be doing my own empire a disservice if I did not ask for at least one more favor. Another favor. Need I remind you that the Queen requires my service as well? Will I assume that you will have your reply prepared when I return? Oh, yes. You Argarians are so kind, so thoughtful, so full of honor. We could learn a lot from you. Indeed. Perhaps I can teach you after I deliver your reply to my Queen. Now, what is it that you wish for me to do? It is my daughter, you see. It has been arranged that she is to wed Rang of Trarg, leader of the horse tribes, just to the south of the Empire. The marriage will herald the beginning of a glorious alliance. And where exactly do I fit in this arrangement? She needs an escort. I want you to travel to Barthel, collect her, and see to it that she arrives safely in Trarg. Just a short, easy journey, yes? Nothing to it, really. Well, if the journey's so easy, why would you need me? Well, you see, the truth is, my daughter is less than happy about the arrangement. She doesn't really wish to marry Lord Urag. And you want me to change her mind? I'm sorry, but you'll need a matchmaker, not a knight. Oh, heavens, no! Not even an influential knight of your nature could change her mind. No, I just don't trust my guards to escort her. They could very easily be seduced, or blinded, maybe even bribed. But you, well, the Argon Knights are incorruptible, aren't they? Fine, I'll complete this task for you, but once I return, I must have your reply. So, we have 2 different approaches to make, although first we have to go here to Barthel to meet with Seraphine, so let's do so. Hello, Princess. I take it your father told you that I'll be escorting you to Trarg. My father tells me nothing. Obviously, he doesn't trust me, but he's an Argarian. I'm impressed. Impressed? Who wouldn't be? Argarians are well known for their chivalry and honor. But there is one obvious flaw in his plan. And that, Princess, would be... One can tell simply by looking at you that you, not only are you keenly intelligent, but also an extremely compassionate individual. Such a shining paragon of virtue like you would never send me to such a cruel fate. Princess, I'm here to escort you to your wedding. Your flattery does not interest me. Fine, then let me make a proposal that might interest you some more. Forget this horrible wedding, and take me back to Argaria with you. If you do, I'll give you 1,000 gold pieces. Your father also warned me that you would try this. I'm sorry, but the answer is no. 2,000! Princess. 2,000 and this magical ring that I'm wearing. Look, please, I'm begging you. It's all I have. Please don't force me to marry Ularg. He's a horrible, vile barbarian. Princess, I couldn't do what you ask even if I wanted to. Your father has a message that I must return to my queen. And unless I deliver you safely to this wedding, then he will not deliver the message to my queen. Well then, take me to Artonia first, and return for the letter. You'll be long gone before Utar sends word that I was never there. I mean, surely he's much more interested in his horses than he is with me anyway. Look, I'll think about it, but no promises. Here's an interesting factor. We kind of glanced over this with the whole necromancer from earlier, but you do have choices to make. Some can be beneficial, some not so beneficial, but doesn't really end in the long run. Here's the catch, though. The first one, it could go either way and not really matter that much. This one, it's rather beneficial that we take her to Baratonia. Having said that, that doesn't mean I'm not going to fight any of these wolves along the way. So, let's take care of them first. Whether I take damage from them or not. Whether I take damage from them or not. Let's see. Why did I miss that one? Well, that was my own stupidity. This, however, will not be my stupidity. That. Aha. Ooh, even better. First off, let's enrage, and then... boom. Oh, so very tasty there. Let's... no. No. As much as I would like the gold, I could use more green mana. Oh. Thought I would have been granted an extra turn. Which is why I am going to do that. And then take a gamble with this. Aha! Take a gamble with this. Aha! Somehow I knew that coin toss would not work in my favor. Thankfully, I foresaw it and skipped it. So let's see, what else can I do? Wild lore. Yeah, I thought it was a bit disadvantageous for me, but I'm sure it'll pay off in the long run. Also, yes, I was lacking yellow mana, so that'll help greatly. Rabid Bite? You know what? From one Rabid Bite, actually, no. No. Can't do that because then I won't get the benefit of my ring. So, how about we instead do that? That might be what? How is he getting an extra turn from the... Razm Frazm. That's all I'll say in response. Just Razm Frazm. Oh, baby. Not that I'm sure it's going to mean much, because if I want to get the full benefit of the skull, I'll have to destroy the wild card. Sad. But rather I take full advantage of it than give my opponent a chance. Meanwhile, we are close to beating this battle. So let's go for a spin attack. And only need to deal for... not enough red mana, that's why. Oh, we can do that. And, still not enough red mana. Ooh. There is... no good answer aside from Rapid Bite.
You are victorious.
Please, I beg of you, don't take me to Urtog. My life will be miserable. We can be sisters, you and I. Would you force your sister into a loveless marriage? Now, we can deliver her, but first, tavern. The Imperial Wedding. The people of Trog are very excited about the upcoming wedding of the leader of the Imperial Princess Seraphine and the Mounts. The people of Trog would tell you that a Mount moves you faster, and the well-maintained Mount can help you avoid many encounters along the way. To get a mount, you will need to build a dungeon, which I already have, so don't need to worry about that. Anything important there? Any quest? No. Very carefully. Anything to buy in a shop? Or rather, anything worthwhile to buy in a shop? No. Okay. So, just to make sure I don't accidentally try anything foolhardy... go back to there, attack this wolf. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So yeah, that would not be worthwhile. I do that, however. Aside from granting an extra turn twice, I can do that and avoid a terrible fate. Just to bring another horrible fate. Damn it! I can't even blame the game for that one. I should have known something like that was coming, and yet I didn't. Damn it. We're gonna need more red mana, so sure. Ooh, let's enrage. Boom! Oh, I think if I gotten one more, that probably would have been considered a heroic effort. Let's see. Get some more red mana. Ow! Rabbit bite. How dare you? Just for that, wild lore. Already nearing the end of this battle, which is good. Less of a hassle for me to deal with later on. Battle cry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You are victorious.
Battle's victorious. Okay. Now, for real, let's drop her off in Bartonia, so we can get the better ending. And believe me, this is indeed a better ending. For two reasons. You are a kind and wonderful person. As promised, my golden ring are nowhere near enough to express my gratitude. What do you plan to do now? Well, I've been thinking about that. Honestly, I've enjoyed our travel together, and... what? I was hoping that... perhaps I could join you. I could be very useful, and highly skilled in the art of persuasion. Should you fight any foes who are as noble and kind as yourself, I can give you the advantage. Yes, for now you can enjoy me, but my travels will take me down many dark paths in the days to come. You might consider wanting to change your mind about following me rather quickly. So now we got 2,000 gold. Seraphine's ring, which we will talk about later. Let's see. Seraphine has been freed and gives you the reward as promised. And she also joins you as a companion. So, two advantages. Number one, we get the gold and her ring. Number two, she now becomes a companion for us. The 16-year-old female... Ew. Barely out of her teenage years. According to the U.S., 1 year shy of the age of consent and being... Ugh. No wonder she didn't want to get married. Father's kind of an asshole when you think about it. Anyway, Seraphine is the daughter of the Celatine Emperor, whom you have rescued from an arranged marriage to the barbarian Lord Trarg. Seraphine is beautiful and charming and always manages to get her own way. Having her by your side will give you a +10 to your battle skill when fighting good-natured opponents. For a character like mine as not a barbarian, a warrior, she is an absolute must as a companion. So that's why I consider that to be the better quest to take there. But yes, now we will go back to Mouth, and now we'll get our Imperial reply. Did my daughter give you any trouble? To be perfectly honest, Your Majesty, she was nothing but trouble. However, I did see to her safely to her destination. Technically speaking, I did take her to Trog. I didn't leave her there, but I took her there, so in a way, what I said was true. Ah, you have my thanks, lass. We have fought with the Trog for far too long. This wedding should help bring an end to our troubles and help save many, many lives. It has been my experience that we cannot end our troubles. We can merely exchange one set for another. Aye, such a dark point of view for one so young. We must see what we can do about that. Won't you stay for tonight's feast and celebrate the wedding? Your Majesty, with all due respect, I must return back to Agaria. My queen is still waiting for your reply. Very well, then. Here is my answer. And note that before I click, no matter which path you take, if you decide to keep her from the wedding or not, his reply is always this. We have had no trouble with the undead. We are plagued by a group of cultists who call themselves the Dark Path, but they don't have dealings with the undead. Demons and elementals, yes, but no such things from beyond the grave. I have marked the position of one of your cult shrines on your map. Stop there on your return trip if you wish to confirm what I have said was true. And as for your queen's request for aid and troops, sadly, I must decline. Your Majesty, forgive me, I have done all that you have asked of me. Surely you could spare at least a few men to aid the Queen in her time of need. I'm afraid it is not that simple, girl. Those undead and the sorcerers who control them are but servants of Lord Bane up in the north. Were we to help you, he would turn his gaze upon us, and I'm afraid I cannot allow that. But if you don't help now, then Bane's undead will surely overrun Agaria. Then he will turn his gaze upon you anyway. If we were to stand together now, we might be able to defeat him. Wild speculation! Bane's quarrel with the Knights is centuries old. When he has finished off Agaria, he will likely fade back into the north and leave the rest of us in peace. So be it. I will deliver your message to the Queen. Farewell, my king. We will never meet again. Farewell, young Hungarian, and good luck. As I said before, kind of a dick. Kind of a dick. But yes, with that said, let us make our way here and find an imp, apparently. Let's see. The imps have a number of annoying spells, which include the abilities to turn green gems into red. Have no qualms with that. Claim your mana and even do direct damage. Okay, now that second one I did not like. So let's see. Ow. For doing that. Burn. Turn all green gems into red gems. That I am perfectly fine with. Taunt. Reduces a random mana reserve from the enemy by 8. Plus 1 for every yellow mana that they have. For every 10 they have. And that does the direct damage. Alright, so let's see. Well, since I took damage, that means I should start focusing on blue magic. So that way I can get my Greater Troll Ring to good use. Can't risk it without potential danger coming from there. Ow, damn you, direct damage. Okay. So that's safe enough that it won't get crossing the path there. Alright, now my ring is going into full use. First off, enrage, so hopefully nothing yet, but probably didn't have enough red mana for it to count, so we'll just let it slide for now. Oh, actually, there we go. What can be done here? Aside from there... Oh, I can do that. There we go. Now we have a red... enough red mana for that to work. And not that it matters, because now we both suffer a mana drain. So, if I were to play this right, I could possibly still gain enough mana back that I could easily recover from that very quickly. Plus, at least, despite the mana drain, any spells that were cast that linger on for turns afterwards, they still take effect, so nothing too bad. Okay. For that, 1, 2, yeah. Safely enough to do that, and let's say speed attack. Well, first off, do that. And, yeah. Spin attack! One, two, three. Okay, so definitely don't want to do that. However, can safely do that. No problem. Just to give him an opportunity to do that. Son of a... Well, that sucked. But I'm not too concerned. Hey! Got a heroic effort. Hell yeah. So, doing that would be very bad. I can, however, do that. Aha! Mana loss. My red mana! You son of a bitch. Yeah, joke's on you. I needed the red mana anyway. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so the only 9 damage, that would not be worth it. Stupid idea, hoy! Hey, 2 heroic efforts. Hell yeah. In this case, let us... that. Well, time to end it in grand fashion. Spin! Look at that. From 2 heroic efforts, that alone gave me well over 200 experience points. Hell yeah. Not enough for 2 level ups, sad, but we've done what we can. Let's see, 4, 4. Let's go morale and cunning. Then we'll focus on earth and water shortly afterwards. You have defeated an imp, but there appears to be plenty more here. Yep. Still more, so let's fight another imp. Oh, well, that sucked. No, no. Just want to move it up there. Thank you. Ah! You would do that. Well, one saving grace is that I do have more blue mana for the Greater Troll Ring to go into effect. Damn you and your direct damage. Oh, really? Boo. Not even boo horns, just boo. Battle cry, not good enough. So let's just enrage. Let's take the safer bet with that one. Let's go for that. Aha! Blech. Oof. If only. Aha! Where one door is closed, another opens. I think you're so cute with that instant zap damn rap. Well, one thing's for certain, Wild Lore would be a terrible idea right now, because then I would drop it down to there and give him an opportunity to attack there. So let's not do that. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 12 damage, but I think it's worth it. Ah! How did I not see that coming? Hubris. Nothing else that can be said about that except hubris. Stop it with your instant damage. Really, game? Really? Spin! Oh, Jesus. Let's see, so that would be there. I could technically put that there. But then he could be able to drop it down there. Yeah, that would not be wise. So let's avoid that. And instead... Technically, I could do that! You son of a bitch! I can't even do enrage. Well, damn. Okay, yeah. I can live with that small, minimal damage. Let's see. One, two. Oh, I gotta keep notice of that. No, that would be a terrible idea. Okay. Enrage. Fuck off, imp.
You are victorious.
So I can just fight them infinitely. Okay, I've proven my point. I've shown them who the quote-unquote bigger man is. Let's just move onward and deliver our message. Your Majesty, I have a reply from the Emperor. I must apologize for the heavy delay. No need. I do understand how much of a difficult man he is to deal with. He also asks for a lot and gives very little in return. What was his reply? He says that the Celestine Empire doesn't have any problems with the undead as we do, and sadly he has declined your request for aid. I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I could not persuade him to change his mind. You mustn't blame yourself. Honestly, I didn't expect his help. The Celestinites have done very little to help with Agaria since the times of your forefather, Lord Albion. Many centuries ago, in fact. They have often been more ready to wage war on us than aid us. So what can we do now? I will call a council to determine our next step. But for now, for your reward, I have a very special gift for you. You can now join one of the 5 orders of knighthood. Come back here later, and I will tell you more about it. So now we got more money and experience for that. And more importantly, any new stuff that I can buy that might prove useful. So far, it doesn't look like it. What is Oven Plate? 80% chance to protect from damage. And generate 2 green mana whenever I receive 2 damage or more. Maybe along the way that might be worthwhile. Adds 1 green mana for every 3 damage you do. Pretty much the same as that, only... yeah. Let's see. Noble, 4 to morale. Adds 2 towards our damage whenever we deal 3 or more. Wonder if that could be paired up with the, Great Axe. Only one way to find out. But let's see. Still have plenty of gold left, so why don't we invest in a stable? So now we can train our mounts, which is an option right there now. Build a forge, so we can create some weapons, which we may as well start working on that. We only have the basics, such as the Rune of Daggers, Rune of Crafting, and Rune of Fire. So we have to have at least 1 each of a base, modifier and power rune. And then we can do that. And as you would expect, it's time for yet another one of these type of puzzles. Technically, the only time we would lose this is if we suffer a mana drain. Let's see. Yeah. Origin item. Fuck off. So, we just need to make at least 1 point of these hammer anvils to make this. Which technically we only need 1, but we're not allowed to use skills, so that means we have to rely on a straight line to do so. So yeah, even says there. Boards were set after anvils and hammers are destroyed. Heroic efforts creates random hammers and boards. Destroy a gem in a row or column. 5 of a kind destroys matching gem of a column. So basically it gives us an idea of that. Actually, let me see if I can drag this down. Or even drag that around. Because again, I don't need to necessarily make a straight line, but destroy at least one of them to get that effect to work. Like so. I have now successfully forged a new weapon. Let's see. How much do I have? 1,000. A siege workshop. So we can capture other cities on the map to help get us more gold. Build temples. Allow me to improve my skills. Let's create a siege workshop. So that way, now, whenever I go to a castle of sorts, like it's a main castle, if I were to head over to Enmouth, if I want to, I could take siege of it. And there's also a new one, Harpy Infestation. Let's see, Harpies have infested our old outpost again. An ancient Celtine tower just on the edge of the forest that was overrun by Illyrian archers 100 years ago. You must clean out the tower. So yeah, let's do that. Wonder if I could still fight the imps there. Not that I want to, but just a thought. And Knightly Order is the next one. You must seek out and train with each of the 5 orders of the Argarian Knights. Then afterwards, choose our order. I wonder, is there... Oh. So, basically, the 5 points are here in Theria, Syria, Gildor, Elenia, and of course the main capital in Bartonia. Having said that, though, let me, your progress will be saved automatically. Yes, that's probably what cost me in the long run, but, you know, probably for the best, so that way I could show off that scene beforehand. It's been 6+ hours. I think that's a good enough time to cut off, and to make up for lost time for the stream that was cut short yesterday. So, yeah, we'll go with that. But, again, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Special thanks to Negatron for the lurk. Jeff, Pastille, Opie for the co-commentary, and if you're still in chat, once again, thank you, Omega, for the bit donations early on. With that said, let me see if there is... Well, I could give a shout-out to there at least. Let's see. Let's go for... Shout-out for... Make sure I spelled it correctly, of course. Alita1234, who is currently going through Banjo-Kazooie, and not really a huge fan of the Toho series, mainly because I suck at one-hit kill shooters. But with that said, I may as well give a shout-out to MDCT, who is currently playing the Toho project. And of course, it is Sunday, so I would just feel out of place if I didn't give a shout out to Smite, who is currently, says Retro, probably finishing up the tail end of Arcade Pit, immediately going into Speed Bump afterwards. With that said, I think it's only fair, since he's streaming, that I send you on over to Pastille. So, with that said, what's our raid message going to be? I think I know what it is. Game over! Return to Fission mailed. Only seems like the appropriate raid message there. We were talking about Metal Gear Solid earlier, so... Plus the whole bit about you get a game over every time you die and the mission failed once you run out of lives in Mega Man Zero. That only seems fitting. But yes, with that said, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Taking tomorrow off, and Tuesday I will take on Hydreigon's playthrough request of Ori and the Blind Forest. I've never heard of this game before, other than the fact that apparently it's a Metroidvania-style game. But, hope you'll look forward to that. And until then, take care, and I shall see you all later, everyone. My god, Zero is going to be a whole new experience, but anyway.